Stocks slipping today after yesterday's slight gain in the market, and that's the first in 5 days of trading. Investors nervous about the economy, and they seem to be waiting to hear what Federal Reserve Chief Ben Bernanke has to say in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Well, let's first go to Courtney Donohoe on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange for a look at what had sent stocks lower.
Well, Pim, stocks, they got an initial pop from those better-than-expected jobless claims number, but it wasn't strong enough to maintain all the gains that we saw through the session. Stocks erased those gains with the S&P down for a fifth day and sixth. And what concerned a lot of investors, Spain's fiscal stability. Spain may have to return illegally collected taxes, and that may hurt the country's ability to trim its deficit. El Economista reporting that a Spanish court voided about $6.5 billion of taxes collected over past years, and that's because the collection methods were illegal. And add to that some disappointing news on manufacturing out of the Midwest. Fed Bank of Kansas City saying that manufacturing growth stalled in the region in August. No companies reporting increases. But getting back to those jobs numbers, first-time jobless claims, although still very high, dropping by 31,000 last week. First decline in a month to 473,000. But we're still in the weeds. Total number of people receiving government payments exceeded 10 million for the first time in 4 months. Companies are hiring less, firing more. They're just waiting for signs the economy's picking up steam.
Now, Courtney, getting some news about mergers and acquisitions in the work, right? First, we've been following this deal for some time now, the battle for 3PAR. Hewlett-Packard coming out and offering, what, $27 a share, an increase over what Dell has offered.
Exactly. The bidding war heating up for 3PAR, the storage systems provider, accepting earlier today Dell's $1.6 billion takeover bid. Hewlett-Packard sweeping in once again, second time and topping that offer. HP saying it would pay $1.8 billion for 3PAR, 11% more in premium than Dell's offer. And the storage systems business, it's pretty hot right now. HP has about twice the sales of Dell and almost $15 billion in cash. And we also got more on the deals front. Intel close to an agreement to buy Infineon Technologies' wireless business. Infineon's mobile business makes processors used in the iPhone, and that would help Intel get into chips in more devices. Intel semiconductors run on more than 80% of personal computers, but they're not in any phones right now on the market. And we're also hearing that State Street's in talks to buy Bank of Ireland's asset management business. State Street CEO said recently that the company is looking for acquisitions to expand on actively managed investments. Pim.
Now, Courtney, many people are looking to make cash these days, but there's one way to actually get some money with your old electronics. Tell us.
Yeah, it's with Target. They have a new trade-in program, and they want to bring in more customers into their electronics department. So the company says it's going to allow customers to trade in old video games, iPods, and other electronic devices for store gift cards, some as much as $200, and it all depends on the condition of the item. And the program is going to start rolling out in September. It's expected to be available in about 850 stores by the end of the year. No doubt, Pim, I got lots of stuff I got to bring in there.
All right, I want to thank you very much, Courtney Donohoe, reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.